The NFL is on EA Sports as we bring you a look inside Highmark Stadium here at Orchard Park, New York. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
Come on, set! Curve 19, curve 19! 19 light! Trap 60, trap 60! 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger!
Willis going to look to throw first play. Addison hauls it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
65 cat, 65 cat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Addison will go in motion left. 1st and 10, Willis. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Willis looking to throw on first down. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense, and now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create another big play?
Panther 11, 79 Broncos.
Willis is going to throw once more. But going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Chandler going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
3.
Here's a quick throw right side. Touchdown, Vikings. Quez Watkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Alert!
Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? And we just saw their first one of this game.
Half 85, half 85. Hey, home.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Under pressure, and they got to him again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Bills send the punter out, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. Touchdown, Vikings! That'll go as a punt return of 53 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now receiver in motion left. Now a handoff to Chandler. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Ty Chandler with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Half 10.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. but I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
21-0 our score after one. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Allen to throw once more. There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10 from midfield. Here's Allen. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Allen. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Meanwhile, Willis' throw taken in by Hawkinson here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Play fake, here's Willis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Von Miller, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Willis looking to throw it. Touchdown! Jordan Addison, 31 yards. And the Vikings continue to pull away here in this first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go. Off 52. Half.
Again, it's Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Here is 3rd and 5.
Half.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, it's Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Diggs, the motion man left.
Alert, alert, alert. Regular. 56. What's that?
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
Let's go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Back to throw, Willis. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. 19 Lions. Hey, Smash.
Addison will go in motion left.
Ready.
Back to throw, Willis. Eluding the pressure right. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Now Willis to throw. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Half 85. Hey, home.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, They watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that, so their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Willis. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Willis, 4th down here. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. Drops this underneath for Chandler. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Willis on 1st and 10. Going deep here for Watkins. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Off the play fake, here's Willis. And that's going to be incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Willis now off of play action. And that's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
18, Pioneer. Rig alert, rig alert.
Willis now off play action. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Right back to the air with Willis. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Warrior 70.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Willis out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Chandler. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to them right now.
Here we go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
19 Lions.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Alert, alert, alert. Regular. 56.
Throwing now is Allen. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep them in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And the fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead. It's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
65 catch.
Now Willis. Over the middle, complete. It's Chandler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tag. 60 Mavericks. 18 Rattler.
Willis will look to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Go.
Willis is going to throw once more. To the sideline and incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Chandler. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
79 Broncos.
Now Willis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. 3rd down, it's Willis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Middle. Alert! Off 52.
So after the INT, it's Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
Hey, home.
On 1st down, Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Allen. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
5 wide.
Back to throw. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it. And the Vikings will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. And this one complete to Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They go play action with Willis. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
70 Lions. Go.
Willis to throw once more. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Cougar 19. 19 Lions.
First and 10, Willis. This is caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Quez Watkins. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Vikings are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Done. Half 10. Alert!
On play action, Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And now they're in the hurry up.
Stop. Half.
Allen off the play fake. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And again, it's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Middle.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Alert!
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Rolling to his left. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Following the fumble recovery, Willis. He's going to float this one deep right side. It got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline now for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but this is taken in. It's complete. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Let's go now.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 37. And nowhere to run for Willis. He goes down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now an audible here into something else. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And bringing it in, it's Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Half 85, half 85. Hey, hold.
Allen now on first down. And Cook has it left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. On play action, Allen. He's going to wind up and air it out. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
2nd and 10.
Hey, tight.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Allen to throw once more. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
One final try here for Allen. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25 they operate with a 1st and 10.
Stop. Half.
Now Allen again. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Half.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. But Kai Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Vikings, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be on